Clear your weapons.
At number 41, Hellfire, February 17th, 2026.
The pain is about to hit this town.
It's an angel. There was ever a time.
Tools of the trade.
This is
You're sorry there's that again. Do you understand me?
And my family.
If this is your answer to my prayer, just what kind of angel did you send?
This is your classic gritty dad movie, in the best way possible. Stephen Lang plays a drifter who wanders into a corrupt town run by Harvey Keitel, and just starts cleaning house. It's violent, it's old school, and it's basically Stephen Lang doing what he does best, being the toughest guy in the room.
She's been dead in all of them.
At number 40, Redux, February 20th, 2026.
Looking for a world. Killing the bastard who did this to her. He's taken everything.
If you like trippy sci-fi, this is the one. A grieving mother travels through the multiverse to kill her daughter's murderer over and over again. It's a dark, twisted take on the Groundhog Day loop, but with revenge. The internet is already obsessed with the concept because it sounds absolutely heartbreaking and brutal at the same time.
How are you alive?
I don't know.
At number 39, Young Washington, July 3rd, 2026.
You are a boy. They send you to speak for them. So that when
You lost in the new world.
who does?
What do we do?
There is no retreat!
Forget the boring history class vibes. This is an action-heavy origin story about George Washington as a young warrior in the wild. Think The Patriot meets The Revenant. It drops right before Independence Day, and people are really curious to see if they can pull off making a founding father look like an action hero.
Mama's okay. Mama's okay.
At number 38, The Bluff, February 25th, 2026.
Come here. Wake up, come on.
Just let you slip away.
Mama!
We have subdued the woman.
Family!
Beautiful new family. They know who you really are.
How are you so good at killing people?
Dead or alive, gentlemen.
They're gonna find us.
You miss me, darling.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas is starring as a former pirate, protecting her family in the 19th century Caribbean. This is coming to Prime Video, and it looks incredible. Sword fights, high seas action, and Carl Urban as the villain? It's basically John Wick with pirates, and honestly, that's all you need to tell me.
You are the offering.
At number 37, They Will Kill You, March 27th, 2026.
Hi, I'm the new maid. It's a lot of locks.
We must pay with a human sacrifice.
Gotcha.
You little shit!
On the lookout. I just dropped her picture in the group chat.
I don't know what is going on in here. Who the fuck?
Zazie Beetz is headlining this horror thriller about a woman who joins a perfect community in a high-rise that turns out to be a cult. The buzz is that it's got that creepy Get Out energy but with way more violence. It's dark, satirical, and perfect if you want something that will mess with your head a little bit. Kicking things off at number 36 is We Bury the Dead, dropping on January 2nd.
Outdoors.
This one stars Daisy Ridley, and honestly, the concept sounds intense. She plays a woman whose husband goes missing during a military experiment, and when she goes to find him, things go, well, very wrong. It's giving me zombie survival vibes, but way more grounded and emotional. The early buzz is saying this isn't just a hack and slash. It's a psychological breakdown with some serious scares. If you want to start your year with anxiety, this is the one.
In Greenland.
Listen to me, son. It doesn't matter what happens.
At number 35, we have Greenland 2 Migration, hitting theaters on January 9th.
Versus water. It's in southern France.
How new?
Look, the first Greenland was actually a surprise hit. It was way better than it had any right to be. This time, Gerard Butler and the family are leaving the bunker to travel across a frozen wasteland in Europe. It sounds like the day after tomorrow meets Mad Max. People are excited because the first movie focused so much on the human drama, not just explosions, so I'm really hoping they keep that same heart while upping the stakes.
Ben?
Also dropping on January 9th at number 34 is Primate.
Sure this is the right place?
Brad? Listen to me! We need help!
Oh, you need some help?
Send somebody!
Okay, this one is pure nightmare fuel. It's a horror movie about a family that adopts a chimpanzee, and let's just say, the chimp doesn't stay cute for long. The internet is basically calling this Planet of the Apes meets Cujo. We haven't seen a good animal goes rogue horror in a while, and honestly, chimpanzees are terrifying when they're angry. I'm expecting a lot of tension and some brutal kills here.
Men will no longer communicate.
Coming in at number 33 is 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, releasing January 14th. Yes, you heard that right. This is already the second part of the new trilogy.
I open the door of...
It will cease to make any sense. And
I am dead.
The first part dropped in 2025, and Danny Boyle is not wasting any time. We don't know too much about the plot specifics yet, but rumors are flying that Cillian Murphy has a much bigger role in this chapter. Fans are just happy to see this world expanding so quickly. It's wild that we are getting two massive zombie movies back to back like this.
I got the room! You want to steal this ship? Just say it out loud!
At number 32, get ready for the RIP, landing on January 16th. This is the reunion we all wanted: Matt Damon and Ben Affleck back together on Netflix.
That you've heard about. You a snitch. Watch your back.
What's going on?
It's a gritty crime thriller about a team of cops discovering a heist, and apparently things spiral out of control fast. It's being described as having Serious the Town vibes, which is exactly what I want from these two. No one does Boston-style crime drama better, so expectations are sky high for this one. Moving to number 31, we have Return to Silent Hill on January 22nd. Gamers, rise up. This is adapting the legendary Silent Hill 2 story.
Something...
No one said it would be easy.
Mary.
Which is arguably the best horror game ever made. The best part? Christoph Gans, who directed the first Silent Hill movie back in 2006, is back in the director's chair. That first movie nailed the atmosphere, so fans are actually optimistic about this. If they get the fog and Pyramid Head right, this could be the best video game adaptation of the year.
And you.
Get me out of here!
At number 30 is Mercy, arriving January 23rd. We've got Chris Pratt in a sci-fi thriller set in a future where capital crime has skyrocketed.
I swear to God. They think that I killed my wife.
Mr.
There's a bomb in that trunk.
No, I have something here.
Or were you just programmed?
She was stressed about work.
He plays a detective accused of a violent crime who has to prove his innocence. It sounds like a classic wrong man on the run story, but with a futuristic twist. People are curious to see Pratt in a darker, more serious role again, stepping away from the Marvel humor for a bit.
Ninjas on bikes.
That's talking more shooting.
At number 29 we have The Wrecking Crew, smashing in on January 28th. This is just perfect casting. Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista as estranged half-brothers.
That's what I do because I'm a cop. Whoa. Father was murdered, but I'm the bear. Poking a bear. Dead. I don't think poked.
It's an action comedy, likely a buddy cop style vibe where they have to work together to solve a crime. Honestly, just put these two huge dudes in a movie and let them break stuff and argue. I'm sold. It's gonna be loud, dumb fun, and sometimes that is exactly what you need in January.
Not to take calculated risks. Eden doesn't understand that. You don't understand that.
At number 28, it's Iron Lung, surfacing on January 30th. If you follow YouTube gaming, you know why this is huge. Markiplier is directing and starring in this adaptation of the indie horror game. It's set entirely inside a tiny submarine in an ocean of blood. It's claustrophobic, weird, and terrifying. The internet hype for this is 100% fueled by the community, and I'm really curious to see if a YouTuber-led production can crush it at the box office. Also on January 30th at number 27 is Send Help. This is a horror thriller directed by the legend Sam Raimi.
You are stuck. My kindness for weakness.
How valuable
Not in the office anymore.
to the company and my strategy and
Don't ever mistake.
Linda? Are you gonna...
an asshole boss.
Yeah, how do you think that...
You ever hunt?
Would have died out there. I don't think we should ever leave.
We've got Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien stranded on an island, and it's pitched as Misery meets Castaway. That is a wild combination. Raimi is the master of mixing horror with a bit of campy fun, so I'm expecting this to be a total roller coaster. Plus, seeing Dylan O'Brien back in a survival role? Yes, please. Finally, closing out the month at number 26 is Shelter, also on January 30th. This one is a bit more under the radar.
The target is not.
She's just a kid who was... unshackled. Well, the police are worried about in the wrong place at the wrong
Profile's been altered. Are these guys?
You're gone.
We thought I wanted
Time. Come on. I need a way out.
to arrest you.
It's a psychological thriller about a reclusive man who rescues a girl from a storm, only to realize she's brought some serious danger with her. It sounds like one of those contained high-tension movies that relies heavily on acting and atmosphere. A perfect creepy watch to wrap up a very busy January. Moving into February, we start at number 25 with Dracula, a love tale, hitting theaters on February 6th. This isn't just another vampire movie. It's directed by Luc Besson, the guy who made The Fifth Element, so you know it's going to be visually insane.
In danger. My life no longer belongs to you.
This man is the devil.
Then I've lived on.
Caleb Landry Jones is playing Dracula, but the twist here is the focus on the tragic romance. It digs deep into his origin and the loss of his wife, Elisa Beta. Think of it as a massive gothic epic, rather than just a jump scare fest. Plus, Christoph Waltz is playing Van Helsing. Do I need to say more? Also on February 6th at number 24 is The Strangers, Chapter 3. This is it, the finale of the new trilogy.
They've never...
I freed you.
everything I've ever cared about is gone.
After all these years.
If you've been following Madeleine Petsch's character, Maya, through the last two movies, this is where it all ends. The tagline teases that she might finally turn the tables on the masked killers. The internet is already full of theories about who is actually behind the masks, and fans are expecting a brutal, satisfying conclusion. If you hate cliffhangers, good news. You finally get your answers.
Oh my God. What is it?
I don't know.
At number 23, dropping February 13th, is Cold Storage. 2 words. Liam Neeson. But this time, he's not fighting kidnappers. He's fighting a mutating fungus.
I don't feel so good.
That's not net.
Keep Travis calm.
We're gonna be fine.
That fucking deer just took the fucking elevator.
Would you please ask him to shut the fuck up?
My name is talking about me?
He teams up with Joe Keery from Stranger Things to contain a deadly organism that escapes in a storage facility. People are describing it as Left 4 Dead meets The Thing. It sounds claustrophobic, gross, and incredibly fun. Honestly, seeing Steve Harrington and Brian Mills team up is the crossover I didn't know I needed.
That line work.
Sharing that February 13th release date at number 22 is Crime 101. This is your high-stakes heist movie of the year.
You're looking at robberies of jewels, money, or high-value items in the last 4 years.
You make it's never enough.
Nice car. You in the cars?
Yeah, well, the Jason.
There's a high-class thief in it.
What makes this job different?
I used to dream of having a Mustang when I was a kid.
We've got Chris Hemsworth as a high-level jewel thief and Mark Ruffalo as the detective hunting him down. It's based on a Dawn Winslow story and has serious Heat vibes. Lots of cat-and-mouse games and tension. We rarely see Hemsworth play the bad guy, so seeing him as a calculated, slick criminal is going to be refreshing.
Are any of you even listening to me?
And one more for February 13th at number 21 is Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. This might be the weirdest and coolest movie of the month.
I traveled here today to say it out loud. It's kind of a morale killer. The way people are with each other, the world's going to shit. You see the writing on the wall. It means the damnedest you people can do something about it. That saves the fucking world. It's gonna be okay.
Sam Rockwell plays a man from the future who crashes a diner and recruits a bunch of random people to save the world from an AI apocalypse. It's directed by Gore Verbinski, so expect it to be visually stunning and a little bit crazy. The buzz is that it's funny, action-packed, and totally unique.
Who are you?
I'm back in.
At number 20, coming February 20th, is How to Make a Killing.
Well, call me when you've killed.
And $28 billion.
2 calls, 2 emails.
Filthy business, though.
We had an agreement. I wonder who's next.
If I were to prune a few. Between myself.
This is a dark comedy thriller starring Glenn Powell and Margaret Qualley. The plot follows a corporate whistleblower and a family fighting over a massive fortune. And naturally, things get deadly. It's giving very strong Knives Out energy but darker. With this cast, expect sharp dialogue and a lot of backstabbing, literally. Closing out the month at number 19 is Scream 7, slashing into theaters on February 27th.
Nice little town. It reminds me of where we grew up. Not this.
Oh, hiding behind a voice changer. I know a lot about me for another ask.
If you heard her.
Sidney Prescott is back. After skipping the last one, Neve Campbell returns, and the franchise creator Kevin Williamson is directing. The rumor is they are taking it back to basics, Sidney protecting her own family from a new Ghostface. After all the behind-the-scenes drama, fans are just relieved to see the Queen of Scream back where she belongs. This is easily the biggest horror release of early 2026.
Nemo.
March kicks off with a bang at number 18, Peaky Blinders. The Immortal Man releasing March 6th. The Shelby family is finally on the big screen.
Tommy.
Cillian Murphy returns as Tommy Shelby, but this time it's set during World War II. The series creator has said this is the true finale to the story. We're going to see an older, darker Tommy dealing with the war and his legacy. If you missed the TV show, you have time to binge it because this is going to be a massive cultural event.
And if I can't understand what he's saying, he puts on a little puppet show for me and my tiny brain, and you know what? I don't mind it.
At number 17, we have Project Hail Mary on March 20th. If you cried during The Martian, get your tissues ready.
Is that me? You don't care if I die. It's now or never.
The consensus here is that it would...
Ryan Gosling plays an astronaut who wakes up alone on a spaceship with no memory, tasked with saving the sun from dying. But he's not actually alone. He meets an alien named Rocky. The book is an absolute masterpiece of sci-fi, and with Gosling leading it, this is probably going to be the smartest blockbuster of the year. And at number 16 on March 27th, it's Ready or Not 2, Here I Come.
What you didn't know is that this goes far beyond them. Hunters, the game begins in...
I'm not playing.
Whoever wins runs Welcome to our home.
2. We'll try to kill you. A new game.
Samara Weaving is back as Grace, and she is done running. The first movie was such a cult hit, and this sequel apparently raises the stakes massively. The plot rumors say she's now dealing with 4 rival families fighting for control. It's going to be bloody, funny, and chaotic. Watching Grace go from victim to hunter is exactly the energy we want for 2026.
Just some drama.
Okay, moving into April, things are getting serious. We start at number 15 with the drama, releasing on April 3rd. This is the A24 romance that has everyone talking because the casting is insane.
A little warm up, so we're feeling revved up. And what's your favorite thing about Emma? How you would smile in life. Open-minded. All right, Charlie, move a little closer to your breath. Okay, good. Emma.
Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. They play a couple whose wedding week spirals into absolute chaos. The trailer looks intense, less like a rom-com and more like a psychological breakdown. We rarely see Zendaya in something this dark and grounded, and paired with Pattinson, the chemistry is going to be explosive. Get ready for film Twitter to lose its mind over this one. At number 14, hitting theaters on April 17th, is Normal. Do you miss seeing Bob Odenkirk beat people up in Nobody? Good, because he is back.
Welcome to Normal, Minnesota. Dedicated deputy sheriff.
In this one, he plays a temporary sheriff in a sleepy town who uncovers a deep criminal conspiracy. It's basically Nobody meets Reacher. Odenkirk has reinvented himself as this gritty action star, and I am here for it. If you want bone-crunching fights and a grumpy protagonist who is way overqualified for his job, this is a must-watch.
You're playing a game. Is that what you think we're doing?
Coming in at number 13 on April 24th is Apex. This is the Brad Pitt F1 movie we have been hearing about forever.
What's special, Sasha? You think perfection's the only you get? But this is you can handle it?
It's directed by Joseph Kosinski, the guy who made Top Gun Maverick, so expect the flight scenes, or I guess driving scenes, to be real and visceral. They actually filmed during real Grand Prix weekend, so the immersion is going to be unlike anything we've seen. Even if you aren't a huge Formula One fan, the speed and sound design alone will probably make this the best theater experience of the spring.
Dress? You'll see.
Also in April, exact date TBD, at number 12 is Mother Mary. Another big one from A24.
Why didn't you start? Let's cast her out.
That's what you really wanted?
I can't explain it. I need a dress. You can't really hate me.
Oh, yes, I can.
Doing here? You make.
I don't want to break my streak.
Together. I'll play it for you if you want.
This is an epic pop melodrama starring Anne Hathaway as a musician and Michaela Seal as a fashion designer. It's being described as psychosexual and intensely artistic. Anne Hathaway singing again? Yes. High fashion? Yes. A 24 weirdness? Double yes. It looks incredibly stylish and emotional, basically the polar opposite of the action movies we've been talking about.
It's taking care of the kindest creatures on Earth. Sheep.
Now let's jump to May, where the fun really begins. At number 11, releasing May 7th, is The Sheep Detectives. This might be the most unique movie on the list.
Why would he stop there?
When he knew well enough to offer a drink.
I am, after all, a sheep detective.
What if I can't solve it?
I'll bring you dozens of these.
Everybody wake up! Completely hopeless. We need to help him. Look, the clue! And we have our motive.
Hugh Jackman stars as a shepherd who reads murder mysteries to his sheep, and when he dies, the sheep actually have to solve his murder. It's an animated / live-action hybrid, and it sounds hilarious and weirdly heartwarming. If you need a break from all the dark thrillers, a movie about crime-solving sheep voiced by A-list celebrities is probably the answer.
Were you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
At number 10 on May 8th, get over here for Mortal Kombat 2. The tournament is finally happening.
You're Johnny Cage. I loved Citizen Cage when I was a kid.
I'm an actor. I find you annoying.
All right, you big ugly fuck.
Only the strong survive.
It's showtime.
The first movie was a massive streaming hit, but this one is bringing out the big guns. Karl Urban is playing Johnny Cage, which is perfect casting, and Shao Kahn is finally the main villain. They've promised more fatalities, better fights, and way more lore. The first one was just the setup. This is the main event. And then the big one. At number 9, dropping May 22nd, is The Mandalorian and Grogu. Star Wars is finally back in movie theaters. Din Djarin and Baby Yoda are making the jump to the big screen. We don't know the exact plot, but Sigourney Weaver has a role, and it's set to lead the charge for the New Republic era. Honestly, just seeing the Razor Crest or whatever ship Mando has now, and Grogu on an IMAX screen is going to be enough for most fans. This is the Memorial Day blockbuster you cannot miss.
Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe.
Heating up in June, we have He-Man, Masters of the Universe at number 8, releasing June 5th. After years of development hell, we are finally getting a live-action He-Man.
Is real.
So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you.
They're having sword things. It's not a good look for human resources.
That sword is gonna show me the way home.
Mine.
But you protect them.
Nicholas Galitzine has the power sword and Travis Knight, who directed Bumblebee, is directing. Knight is great at handling 80s nostalgia with real heart, so fans are actually hopeful this won't be a disaster. We're expecting huge fantasy action, Skeletor looking terrifying, and hopefully a battle cat that looks realistic. And closing out this month at number 7 on June 26th is Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Not a very high bar to clear.
Okay, this does not.
No. He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth. Look like this is gonna end well.
It's a pretty small group of two.
This on your planet have housing.
This is one of the first big projects of the new DC universe. Millie Alcock from House of the Dragon is our Kara Zor-El. But forget the CW show. This is based on a specific comic run that is a gritty sci-fi revenge epic in space. It's not just a superhero movie. It's being pitched as a true space opera. Visually, this should be stunning, and Millie Alcock has that perfect edge to play a Supergirl who has seen some serious trauma.
After years of war.
We are entering the second half of the year, and this is where the schedule goes from packed to absolute insanity. At number 6, arriving July 17th, is the Odyssey. Now there has been so much buzz about this.
No one could. Not even me. And home.
We're talking about a massive mythic action epic adapting Homer's saga. The latest word on the street is that this is Christopher Nolan's next giant project with Universal, starring Matt Damon as Odysseus. If that's true, we are looking at Oppenheimer levels of hype. It's the original Journey Home story, Cyclops, sirens, angry gods, but filmed with IMAX cameras. This isn't just a movie, it's an event.
We ready?
Then just 2 weeks later at number 5, swinging in on July 31st, is Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4. The title Brand New Day is a direct nod to the comics, and it fits perfectly because Peter Parker is totally alone now. No Aunt May, no MJ, no Avengers support. Rumors are swirling that this will be a street-level story, maybe teaming up with Daredevil to fight Kingpin. After the multiverse madness of No Way Home, seeing Spidey back to being a broke, friendly neighborhood hero is exactly what the franchise needs. We have a bit of a breather until the Halloween season kicks in. At number 4, dropping October 16th, is Street Fighter. Legendary Pictures is taking a swing at the king of fighting games. We've got Andrew Koji as Ryu and Noah Centineo as Ken. The directors have promised to focus on the martial arts aspect, not just cheesy special effects. We've been burned by video game movies before, but after Sonic and Mario, there is actually hope. If they nail the Hadouken without making it look silly, we are in for a treat.
Let the 50th Hunger Games begin!
Now we head back to Panem. At number 3, releasing November 20th, is The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping.
Reaping of District 12. Twice the glory. Quarter quell.
This is the prequel we actually asked for. It's the story of Hamish Abernathy's games, the 50th Quarter Quell. If you've read the books, you know this specific arena was one of the deadliest and most beautiful ever designed. We finally get to see how a young Hamish outsmarted the Capitol and why he became the grumpy mentor we love. It's going to be tragic, obviously, but incredible to watch.
All my life, I have answered every call to honor, duty.
And here it is, the biggest movie of 2026. At number 2, arriving December 18th, is Avengers: Doomsday.
defeat one more enemy and return home to her.
The Russo brothers are back. Robert Downey Jr. is back, but not as Iron Man. He is Dr. Doom. The internet broke when this was announced, and honestly, I still haven't processed it. This is the beginning of the end for the multiverse saga. We are going to see the Fantastic Four, the Thunderbolts, and the Avengers all colliding with the greatest villain in Marvel history. It's going to be loud, expensive, and probably heartbreaking.
Would you like to know a secret?
And finally, at number 1, releasing sometime in 2026, is The Death of Robin Hood. This is my wildcard pick for the best film of the year.
Can
you make for me?
All right. I'll keep you safe. I will keep you safe.
It's an A24 production starring Hugh Jackman and Jodie Comer. Forget the men in tights. This is described as a dark, gritty, R-rated look at an older Robin Hood grappling with his violent past. Director Michael Sarnowski did A Quiet Place, Day One and Pig, so he knows how to handle raw emotion. Seeing Hugh Jackman in a role this heavy, it might just steal the whole year.